If we keep tweaking it the way we're tweaking, big boys like him will not be in the game. Adam Fanua-Blake has issued a stern warning that rugby league could become unattractive to the bigger body players coming through as the NRL shifts to accommodate small players. Quote, I feel like the NRL changed the rules so many times to accommodate the smaller player, but it's starting to rub out the bigger player. Whilst the game is interesting when it's fast, the fans do love seeing the big boys running straight or doing these collisions. The way they are making the game at the moment, it's very hard for blokes like us front rows to stay in the game. They're taking the collision out of it. So in a few more years, there probably won't be need to be for bigger bodies like us in the game. I got to say, he's absolutely correct in the sense that everything is focused on attack. If you're a big bopper, you just won't have the motor to stay in the game. Like, you just won't. Boys, thoughts?
AFB is not the norm. Like, he's incredibly gifted, and like physically, his attributes. This isn't a regular thing. The bar has changed in terms of with how quick the game is. The big boy is getting phased out. And I think the perfect example right now is Royce Hunt, who has had some good moments in recent years. And 10 years ago, probably would have been one of the better front rows in the game because he could be a 20, 25-minute impact man. Nowadays, like, apparently he's unrecognisable how much weight he's lost.
Well, look at that picture of Blake Laurie we saw.
Yeah.
Off-air, guys, Blake Laurie's picture on Dragons. He looks not unrecognisable, but he doesn't look like a big bopper front row in that picture.
Royce Hunt went to the Tigers with pretty high expectations as a signing. He's a bench impact player, potentially even a starter sort of thing, and he got very little game time last year.
I'll tell you what, you got that right.
That is, and they've adjusted and gone, all right, if we stay at this playing weight that worked a few years ago, especially 5 sort of years ago, we're not going to last in the game. It is too fast for the big boy unless you're, as we said, a genetic freak. So
look at Nelson.
Yeah, Nelson's out. Yeah.
He even has been quoted, I think, saying, like, maybe the game's passed me by. Like, I'm too big.
And you look at the doggies are such an interesting example. We reference them a lot when we're making different points on this podcast, but they're a smaller pack than others, and they're not recruiting the big boys. They've got Leo Thompson now, but even Leo's pretty.
That's what I was going to say.
Big fella.
The thing with Leo Thompson is, like, he's got a lot of potential and he's a good big-ish front rower. I think that actually proves a point because he's being touted as a big bopper arriving at the club. He's not a big bopper compared to big boppers, if you know what I'm saying. And like, back in the day, you could have a forward that could come on and play 25 minutes and just be this big bopper, just smashing through teams. I feel like unless you can get through minimum 35, but more like 40 minutes these days, you probably can't be in an NRL side. I don't know. Did you guys feel like we had the perfect balance last year?
Yeah, good.
I thought we were at a really good spot. You had big boppers that could still play, but at the same time, you had enough space for guys like Walshy and that to do something special.